Yo YouTube, you want to know what this channel's about? This channel's about three things, alright? Playing games, smoking weed, and eating pussy. Fortunately, we're not able to show you those last two things on camera, but just know that's what's going on here behind the scenes. For real though. This is Danny Draghi with an important channel update. And no, I am not trying to grow a beard. Hair doesn't actually grow here. My doctor says it's either genetic or from all the aforementioned pussy eating, but it's kind of hard to believe she's a good doctor if she sleeps with her patients, right? I mean, I want a professional. The goal of this channel has always been to help viewers decide which games they will enjoy playing the most and how to take their performance to the next level. While this channel may have shifted away from discounted games towards NFT and blockchain gaming, the goals still remain the same. It is important to note that there are many different types of gamers, and blockchain gaming has created even more on the investment side, such as people who play to earn for a living, flippers, arbitrageurs, and even the newly discovered overhyping hybrid whale vestor. My personal favorite are the Elmer Fuds, who try to run around and convince everybody that they've been scammed after every single patch. I try to create content with something for each type of gamer, so my opinions on some matters may fluctuate based upon the different goals of the different players. And sometimes this can create a conflict of interest. I always try to offend the creators of the game in some way with a joke or a cynical hot take. This is not to destroy your investment, cupcake. So calm the fuck down, alright? This is important to the entire process so that you can be reassured that I'm not shilling for these projects. If I make an entire video without insulting the game and or its creators in some way, then I've probably been compromised and you should stop watching my videos. I'll also be starting up a Patreon where viewers are able to donate $5 a month. Each new member guarantees that the next video I release will be free of monetization. So you're not just supporting the channel and myself by joining, but you're also helping out the thousands of people who will watch that content without wasting their time or being interrupted by ads. So on behalf of all of my viewers and myself, I'd like to extend a very special thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Kucoin, who sponsored this video with their donations so that Raid Shadow Legends wouldn't have to. Thanks, Mom. If you would like to join the club and sponsor a future video, you'll find the link in the description below. To be as clear and concise as possible, my plan is to release 4 types of videos: WTF, the fine print, my projects, and miscellaneous guides. I'm going to briefly cover the scope of each type of video so you'll know if it's something you're looking for or not. The first video I make on a project is part of the What the Fuck series. It's a first impressions video where I'm going over how a game feels and plays to a new player. It's highly opinionated and critical with the purpose of providing both players and developers feedback on my user experience. The quality of information in these videos is completely reliant on my ability to comprehend the information on their website, Discord, Twitter, CoinMarketCap, etc. This is a great way to get an overview of a game you may have heard about in a very short amount of time. The second video will be called The Fine Print. Here's where I take a deep dive into the tokenomics of a project, the restrictions, the patch notes, and explain what players need to get started, how to earn money, how pay to win it is, gas fees, all of that stuff that is really kind of hard to find without playing the game yourself, as well as my opinions on these topics. One thing you must consider when choosing which game to play to earn is the investment cliffs. I will have an upcoming video out very soon covering the concept in depth so you'll know how to spot them, how to avoid playing games that will grant you very little return on your time or investment. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss it. My third type of video will be called My Projects, which will feature upcoming games that are still in development stages that I'm excited about. I'll always let you know if I'm personally investing in these projects and how much, as well as go into detail about exactly why it excites me. Any additional videos will be detailed guides of specific gameplay mechanics or systems in order to help players understand how the game works so they get the most enjoyment by avoiding mistakes and poning the competition with tutorials, tips, and advice. I don't keep these secrets to myself or sell them for anything other than likes and subs. But if you can't afford it right now, hey, I understand. I've been there before. Just relax and hit me back when you can. Peace.